All right, it is the second edition of the Ford Test Drive. My name is John Fraser, currently opening this massive sunroof above us. This, to my right, is last year's NLL Defenseman of the Year, that being Ryan Dilks. We better close that, Dilksy, because...
It is minus 15. It's nice. It's a nice day in Sask, right? Like, it's good weather
for February. This is great weather in Sask. So we're going to take this 2017 Ford Edge out for a test drive. Creepy guy in the back, that's Brandon. He's the media guy for the Rush, and also the guy that's going to creep on us. So last time, Adrian drove. This time, you were in my hands.
So far, so good. You know, this is a really nice car, so I really did not want to be behind the wheel. Like, it's really nice for them to lend it to us. Do we have to give it back?
I don't know. We haven't really discussed that. You know,
we do. Unfortunately,
we do that. Brandon says we do. Unfortunately, oh, that's. You know what though? I think you can go see our friends at Merlin and get yourself a smoking deal on this ride. So we're just gonna head out here. We're leaving SaskTel Center and gonna take Mr. Dilks back to his hotel room. Before we get into some music here, it is your grandma and grandpa's 61st wedding anniversary. Actually, today, while we're recording this, what advice do you think your grandpa would have to make it for 61 years of marriage? Channel your inner Papa Dilks here.
Let's see. How do you make it 61 years? That's a long time. First off, congrats to you two. You guys are the best grandparents out there. Can't wait to see you when I get home. I'd say a lot of, yes, ma'am, you're right. You look great today. Wow, you're the best. Just stuff like that, you know. I think it's simple things like that. My girlfriend, we're 2 years in. I'm learning, right? I learned from the vets, like my dad and my grandparents. So it's amazing though. 61 years is incredible.
That is a long time. This Edge is really roomy too, by the way. I should mention, if we ended up stuck, or if you ended up stuck in Southern Ontario, they said, Ryan, the only way for you to get across the country to go play in Saskatoon is to jump in this Ford Edge and take a couple guys with you. I asked Soroketti this. Who do you take?
Well, it wouldn't be Corbeil.
No, why not Corbs?
That guy has serious case of road rage. It is terrifying to be in the same vehicle as him. I don't know who taught him how to drive, but he or she should not have his license. So, if I had to pick two guys, probably take my boy Nick Billick.
All right.
Pretty funny guy.
Yes.
We had a good time living together a couple years ago. And then, oh God, one more guy, eh?
Yep.
I think probably Kyle Rubish. We always call him the GPS guy when we're looking for restaurants. He's great.
Right.
He's great on Google. He can find you any restaurant in the district, so he'd probably have no problem mapping out where we're going.
You need that guy. He's essential, because I know myself, I always just kind of scream at, I call her the bad B word in a box whenever I get all turned around and I get angry at a city I don't know.
It's frustrating.
It can be. So that's why Rube said, what's with all you defensemen? You seem so chill, but on the floor you seem so angry. Is that part of playing D?
You have to. We call it going full savage mode. You just gotta go nuts. It fires us up. We fire each other up, and we're playing our best when we're all going 100% and not worried about making mistakes, but just trying to pressure and play our system.
You had about 8 sports cliches in there.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
I tried to eat them all out at once, so
you needed.
We're just trying to get putts to the net. It's all lines are firing up there. We're chasing a playoff spot. It's time to grind.
Last year's defender of the year. Is there a friendly rivalry between you and Rubish? Because you won it last year, and Rubish before that had won it 4 in a row.
I don't know if it's a rivalry, but I'm just so happy I get to play with him. Anytime you get to work the two-man game with the 4-time defending champion of the year, it makes my job so much easier. So he's been a great role model for me. He's one of the best D guys that'll ever play this game.
Right.
So I'm just trying to learn as much as I can from him, and it's just a really nice bonus to be on the same team.
In our pregame interview for the superhero game, he told Casey Guerin that if he was a superhero, he'd be the Incredible Hulk.
Really?
Do you agree with that? Do you see Rubish as the Hulk? He's kind of mild-mannered, and then
he never really gets that angry though. He's such a nice guy on the floor. He'll strip you. Yeah, he's a big body. He'll throw it around. But I swear the guy has no enemies. Like, it's hard to hate a guy named like Trail Rouge. But Chris Corbeil, on the other hand, that guy could easily be the Incredible Hulk. I've seen that guy lose his mind in a matter of seconds.
Back to the road rage thing.
Yeah.
What is your best Corbeil road rage story?
Probably, me and him were going to a Buffalo Sabre game.
Nice.
Back when I was living in Ontario, and of course we're late.
Yep.
His Corbs likes to leave at the last second.
He always is the last man on the bus. Even I can vouch for that.
He is. And our exit off the highway is so backed up. There's probably like over 50 cars waiting to go off.
Everybody goes to the Sabres games.
Oh, man. But Corbs decides he's that guy that drives on the other side and just cuts in last second before the exit, and he just forces his way in there. And I've never done anything like that, so I couldn't even look at the person we were cutting off. I was literally eyes down. I was so embarrassed, and that's pretty normal for him. So.
What about we're both originally from Ontario, which brought up the whole bagged milk discussion, because you and I are both big bagged milk fans.
Oh yeah.
Growing up on
Made sense.
Right? It's just the logic of bagged milk makes so much sense. What other you're now living in Edmonton?
Yep.
What other things do you wish that they had in Western Canada that we have back home in Ontario?
I wish they had less speed traffic radars on lights.
Right.
I'm getting nailed a couple times, and you learn the hard way. But no, it's good. Top of my head, I wish they had bagged milk. I wish they had maybe not as cold weather in the winter would be nice.
Right.
Maybe like once it hits minus 30, it's a little too cold.
Yep, I'm with you.
I don't mind cold weather because I hated the humidity in Ontario.
Yes.
I couldn't stand my back. As soon as I'd step in my car, my back would start sweating immediately. Shirt ruined. I had to keep my whole drawer in my back seat. So I'm pretty grateful. I've been pretty fortunate, so I'm not going to complain about too much.
You know what? If you had this Ford Edge in Ontario, though,
it's true.
I think you'd be okay.
It'd be a huge upgrade from my Ford Fusion.
Already a Ford guy.
Big Ford guy. My girlfriend's family loves Ford, so I'm definitely going to stick with the Ford. Probably need an update. I'm driving a 2008 Ford Fusion, so it's probably time to get off my wallet soon.
What else do we got?
Oh wow, this is actually. This is a little family playback for us. Me and my brothers, oldest of 5 boys.
Yep.
Do everything as together. My parents raised us, specifically my mom, on Disney movies.
Loved
Disney movies.
Right.
And one of our all-time favorites was Mulan.
A bit of an obscure pick, but a good one.
We love it, right? And sometimes when we wash dishes together, this song always breaks out in unison. It's I'll Make a Man Out of You. Here.
All right, this is all you, Dilks.
Before we're through, Mr. I'll make a man out of you.
You ever saw Mulan?
No, I didn't.
I'm never gonna catch my breath. Say goodbye to those who knew me. I was at full school for cutting gym. This guy got me scared to death.
Hope he doesn't see right through me.
Now I really wish I
That
knew
one,
how
nice there. That'd be.
we must have slipped that coursing river.
Right, this is where they come in. All right, make a man.
All the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon.
I got you, Dilks.
It's nice.
You know, multi-talent. Now, do you ever just light some guy up in front of the net and look at him and say, "Hey, I'll make a man out of you yet"?
No, I haven't done that yet. I should look into it though. I started using like more Disney quotes and
Disney
songs.
chirps.
Yeah, I like that.
What's the best chirp you've had, either on the floor or from a fan?
I think it was. We scored a goal once. We were crushing the team though. I can't remember who we were playing in. And I actually got the assist on the play, and I was walking back, and a guy on their team's like, Diltsy, did you score that one? I was like, no. He's like, oh, thank God, I didn't think we were that bad. Just got me. I was just like, we're crushing you guys, but like, you got me there. That's good.
Well, that's all right. I've sewered you on the radio before for your lack of scoring prowess, so
It's not what I get paid to do.
you can see it behind us. Look, now that you can see blue sky right now, this thing is massive. This is an amazing sunroof. The seats are comfortable, leather trim everywhere, and as you've heard from the two of us, the entertainment system, top notch. All those, it even had, you know what? It was even almost, it's got heated seats. It's got, you know what? When you go home to Hamilton, you got to buy one of these.
Oh,
They have cooled seats, so when you have those hot, humid days back home,
That's it. I'm buying one.
cooled seats.
That's it.
Dilksy's gonna walk into Merlin Ford.
Yeah.
You give him a good deal.
See you soon, Merlin Ford. Thank you so much for this opportunity. It's been a great time. Go check those guys out. Best sales in the city.
I've turned on the cooled seats when it's -12 outside. I feel tingly right now.
You're it going.
It's pumping. It's nice.
Thanks again, Merlin Ford, for letting me, the defenseman of the year last year, Ryan Dilks, take out this beautiful Ford Edge for another test drive. Thank you so much, Merlin Ford. That thing is, it's an upgrade on anything I drive. Thank you.